I did second grade math, and sorry I didn't get the Tri-Board Target like sold out of all of them for some reason. I think it's like a little board season for that. But I did second grade math, and I kind of did more than one standard, and I use measuring objects with rulers or any other tool like that. Being able to add and subtract within to 100 and with 1 and 2 step problems, and also being able to add and subtract and also learn the value of money. So the board I titled is Math Munchies, so my whole theme is basically food. And the first activity is called the Mean Green Machine. And basically what students will do is I kind of incorporated art in all of it. So they'll build their own sandwich that has all green vegetables, and each of the vegetables will be worth a different amount of points. So here I have peas that are worth 1 point. I have broccoli worth 15 points. Green beans are 20 points. Green tomatoes are 5 points, and lettuce is 10 points. So the student will come up and pick a card and say they have 50. So what they can do is they can have 20. So they can choose 1 green bean, and they can also choose 2 of the lettuce, which will be 40. And then they can also, if they want to, again, choose lettuce again. So basically the purpose of this is to see if their adding and subtracting skills can, come into play into this activity. And the next activity is called Dodger Dogs. And what students will do is build their own hot dog, and they can make it whatever length, whatever weird, crazy shape they want to do. And after the activity is done, they'll use a ruler to measure how long the hot dog is in inches. And obviously that's kind of like a self-assessment to see if they got that answer right. And activity 3 is called Candyland, and students will be given an amount of money in coins to be able to purchase candy. So if they have, like Kit Kat or Twix, say the Kit Kat is worth $1, and say the Twix is worth $2.50. They'll be given an amount of coins and seeing am I able to buy this? How much money do I have? Oh, I only have 45 cents. Blah, blah, blah. So if they don't have enough money, they obviously know they can't get that, and that's kind of a personal self-assessment to test to see if they can count and they're using money and learning the value of coins as well. And then after they are able to purchase a candy, they also have to tell me how much they have left over. And for activity 4 is called Restaurant Wars, and it's basically a kind of a kid version of Monopoly a little bit. And what students will do is this will be in a group of 4 children. They'll be able to pick their favorite food restaurant, and they'll be the manager of that restaurant. So up here I put like In-N-Out, Chili's, Olive Garden, and you can think of your own favorite. And what students will have to do is in 30 seconds they have to get their amount to keep their restaurant open. So say I told them, oh, your restaurant needs 50 cents in order to stay open. So in this jar, and the trick is you can't grab like more than one, so they have to get one at a time. And in 30 seconds, they'll have to see how much they get out of it, which will require them to count and also use their money skills to see if their restaurant was able to stay open, and if it wasn't, they go bankrupt. So it's kind of a little mean, but they all get a chance to get it correct. And then for activity 5, this also goes back to comparing length. This is with a partner, and some partners will have like a little small candy, or some may have a big like lollipop or something like that. And students must be able to measure their candies compared to their partner, and they'll both have to subtract the difference from each other and see what they got. And one of the assessments that I was going to do is kind of a little harder. I think the subtraction is a little bit harder. Is going back to the sandwiches. Is they will get an already built sandwich, and the sandwich would tell them, oh, you have 50, what would you need to take away to get 27, or a number like that. And they would turn it back into me, and I would tell them if it's right. And to be able to track how they are, I did it's kind of like it's not a racetrack, but I did for each activity, they get a sticker and it says, "Are you ready? Get set, learn." So they'll come back to me, and by showing me that they got all these activities down, they would get a sticker for each one. So as you can see here, like the girl Didi had all of them completed, and the other two still had something to work on. So that's it.